How's it going, guys? So I want to make a video on the Moto G4 Play. This is the Moto G4 Play right here that I have in hand, and as you can see, it's a pretty bare bones phone. Like, it is the lower end. So there's a Moto G4 Play, Moto G4, and Moto G4 Plus. The Moto G4 Play is the smaller one at a 5-inch 720p display. And it's a pretty nice display at that. I have no complaints about the display. It got the job done. I was able to play games with it and everything with no issue. I had Allo, Duo, everything, WhatsApp, everything on there. I took some off already because, I switched phones. But I had all my apps on here. I was doing everything that I normally do, playing music, playing games. I played Rayman, no issue. I played Horizon Chase, no issue. And Dead Trigger 2, I played no issue. So, yeah. If you guys want to see gaming on this, let me know in the comment section below. I'll do a little gaming video. But I was able to do all my tasks and install my apps, and a good amount of apps too on there. And I don't even have an SD card yet, so you saw all the apps I have on there already. Let's see, settings. And the thing about this does have this feature here too, that you can make it smaller. But using a phone this small made my other phones feel big, and it happened so quick. I got used to the small size very, very quickly. And I never really used this feature, but I'll use it now because usually I use my phone with my right hand, so my left hand could use a little help. So that feature actually did come in a little handy. And this phone is aimed at new smartphone users, so they're not going to be used to a big screen, so that feature will actually be useful for them. So I know a lot of people are looking at this phone like it's not that big of a deal, but it is actually a really big deal because at that price, actually I didn't want to go here. At that price, you're getting a lot. So I still have a little bit of storage left, so not much to worry about. Right now, all I have to do is just delete my pictures once I get them. And with this phone, you don't have to worry about getting an SD card that much, because 16 gigabytes will be plenty for a lot of people. But then you can have the memory card and do adaptable storage, so that makes it even better. And for people that want this phone, they're not gonna do much with their phone, so they're not gonna need like 250 gigabytes of memory, so this will be just fine for them. And the speaker's pretty good. Battery life is really good. This phone lasted me through a day easily. And the battery is removable, so you can easily get another one. But I haven't checked lately, but I didn't know. I have not found any place to get another battery for this, but I don't think you really need the battery that much. There's no quick charging, and the charger that it comes with charges it really slow, so. But if you do have fast chargers lying around, those do charge it faster than the charger that it comes with does. So keep that in mind. But yeah, battery life is really good. Oh yeah, that. I gotta remember to snap that back on whenever I take the back off. Other than that, it feels really good in the hand. You got the dimple there, which is still really nice. The haptic feedback I really like, so the typing experience on it is really good. Of course, it's not as fast as the other phones, but it does get the job done. It did stutter a couple of times, so I disabled Amazon Photos. So yeah, you get a lot of the Amazon apps on here preloaded, but you can disable them. So I disabled Amazon Photos, but it's still there. So I guess I can't get it to disappear, but at least it's not working anymore. And I think I disabled another Amazon app, but they still show up here because it's an Amazon phone. But once I disable that, I haven't noticed that stutter anymore. I'd be stuttering on Instagram, or sometimes the keyboard would freeze up. So I disabled a couple apps and it stopped. So if you can get the full unlocked one, then do it. That one is $150 for the 16 gigabyte version. Then do that one. But if you want to save a little bit and you're really not a hardcore user, then you can do this one and just disable some of the apps. Or if you're on Verizon, even better. Just get the Verizon one for the prepaid, which is $85, so that's cheap. So this phone, you get a cheap phone, but it doesn't feel cheap. When I was using this phone, nobody told me that it looked cheap. Someone even asked me if that was an iPhone, so no one's gonna see this phone and think it's like a hoopty phone. They're gonna see it and it looks classy, it looks good, the screen is nice, it gets pretty bright. This is right here, we're outside and you can see it. It gets the job done. It has a nice speaker. It looks nice. It's pretty clean. And like I said, it gets the job done. Like if you're showing somebody a video on this, it's gonna look good. I posted some pictures from this on Instagram, not Instagram yet, I don't think, but on Google Plus, and people liked it. You know, the food looked good and everything. So, but yeah, I would say this phone is definitely one to look out for. This is a really good phone. This shows that Motorola, even though a lot of the core team is gone, it shows that Motorola was thinking about the average user, the people that don't need much from a smartphone. You know, those are the people that this smartphone is aimed at, and it takes care of that. Like my grandpa, my grandma, I think this would be a nice phone for them. So, what are your thoughts on the Moto G4 Play? I think Motorola is doing a good job still, even though a lot of the core people are gone. That vision is still there. They're looking out for everybody, and then the unlock version works on every carrier. So every carrier now has an option for a cheap smartphone for all those people that don't want to spend a lot of money for a smartphone but want one so they can, take better pictures of their, grandkids, things like that, so that they can go on Facebook and interact with their family members because they're feeling left out. They just want to socialize. They just want to be part of it, but they don't want to have a terrible experience, have an old iPhone 3G or iPhone 4S or even an old iPhone 5 at this point, or a crappy Samsung or a crappy LG or a crappy HTC. All those phones are just crap. They give you a terrible, terrible experience, but this phone doesn't. So I'm pretty proud of this phone. I definitely recommend this one. Share this video. Share this video. Let's get people having, because at this point, a smartphone is such a big part of your life. If your smartphone is stressing you out, your life gets stressed out. Like I'm not dependent on my smartphone that way, but a lot of us are at this point. So if your smartphone can give you a good experience, your life will be better, and that's what Motorola is doing. So share this video, guys. Come on, let's change this. Let's change this. It can't be a Samsung and Apple world anymore. Let's get it going. And follow me on social media, guys. Later.